Welcome to Snowrunner. This is a very unique game which allows the user to challenge the difficult terrains of many different areas. This is not boring highway driving, but mudslinging, tire spinning, off-road delivering adventures. Delivering products to drilling sites and lumber yards for money and reputation. I am going to lay out 10 tips to help you get the most out of Snowrunner so it doesn't become frustrating for new users. Let's get started. There are all kinds of missions that require you to pick up supplies, deliver particular trailers, or scout locations within a map. There are many empty trailers around the map that you can use, or you can buy them as you need them to complete your missions. Money is hard to accumulate already without having to buy trailers, so save your money for truck upgrades instead, and use free trailers whenever you can. Most garages have certain trailers already available for you to use, so just hook them up. No one's looking. Waypoints can be useful if you're going on a long haul or finding that small opening to the back roads. You have to set individual points, so if the road is curved, don't waste your time putting 20 points in to make a straight path. The maps aren't that expansive as they seem. I make waypoints at intersections, which make it much faster, and that's really all the info you need. You're not speeding down roads like GTA or Need for Speed. You have time to know where your turn's coming. As with most game titles these days, Snowrunner also has a Watchtower ability, which will unlock more of a view of the map. The most important reason to unlock these early is the reveal of upgraded parts to certain trucks. These can be upgraded in the garage. You should unlock these first thing when you arrive in a new region. It will help with your planning of what new missions you should do first, and to also find important buildings like garages and gas stations. There are main regions that are unlocked as you complete missions. Michigan and Alaska are both open initially, but also have subregions. The subregions are only able to get in through tunnels at the edge of the main areas. What makes these next areas interesting are that they could be smaller or similar size as the main areas. Some might not have garages, so you might need to take repair trailers into the new area or gas tanks in order to complete missions in those areas without having to go back. Some subregions don't have gas stations or even consumables, so you may need to make plans to help in those other areas or to bring in other equipment. The winch is the most useful tool you can have on your truck. Every truck has a standard winch, but longer ones or more powerful ones can be bought. The autonomous one will become your favorite once you flip your vehicle and your truck stalls. The other winches require your truck engine to power them. Autonomous winches work if the truck is stalled, which can help you continue a mission which seemed all but over. Get creative with it if you get stuck. You can winch the rear, side, and front points of your truck to try and find that sweet spot of traction to get you out of most situations. The recover command can be used to restart back at the closest garage if you become stuck somewhere far from civilization or run out of fuel. It is the last resort option, but at least you won't lose your truck permanently. It's basically a quick reset option. As you can see here, I am pulling out a truck I had recovered that wasn't running. By pulling it out and refueling it, I can then recover it quickly back to the garage. Crane additions for your truck become very useful if there's a mission to pick up items that are off of the beaten path, or you accidentally flipped off your truck because you didn't pack it properly. If you can at least get a parcel sitting on your trailer, there is a pack cargo button that automatically puts it in the proper place and ties it down for you. This just streamlines the process, so you don't have to waste time trying to perfectly put cargo on your trailer. Don't be in a rush to finish missions. One wrong move and you could dump all your pickups in one swift move. Some missions require a huge time investment of up to an hour of collecting everything you need, then you could lose all your progress because you weren't paying attention. Take your time going through paths you've never been through, always thinking about available winch points you could use. Always keep an eye on fuel consumption, since these trucks can become gas guzzlers. When you become stuck, just spinning tires and trying to get out could seriously deplete your fuel tank. There are always options to save your mission though. You can refuel an empty truck with any other truck's fuel tank or an add-on tank. So don't give up unless you've exhausted every other option. The map menu is where all the magic happens. The 3 pages of options are tasks, missions, and a legend key of items on the map. Tasks and missions are similar. If you start them, they will start to track the missions. There are locations on the map that supply different materials throughout the map. By clicking on the location through the legend key, it will tell you the item it has available to pick up, so you know where you can get items such as steel, wood, consumables, service parts, and so on. At the same time, once you track a mission, there are times you will need to pick up a particular item in certain locations, or you will not be able to finish the mission. At the top of the legend, it will show you the trucks available for you to use within the region you're in. You can get into any of them at any time. If you got stuck in a truck but never recovered it back to the garage, it will stay stuck until you do recover it. This allows you to pull it out with another truck, which in turn gives you options to remove it while in the middle of a mission. One of my favorite tricks is to change the time of day that you're driving in. It won't affect the completion of a mission, so change it to the morning if you don't like driving at night. If you apply most of these tips before beginning, I assure you that you will have a more enjoyable time to get the ball rolling in Snowrunner. Don't be afraid to try to cross that crazy path or pull out that found truck in the boonies. Just don't forget to apply some of these techniques I showed you. It should help prevent frustration. Please be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment if there's anything I might have missed.